Hey, how's it going? It's John again, playing Immaculate Grid. Gonna play for Ed Walsh here, who had a 608 career winning percentage. We'll see if we can work him in. Mainly the White Sox. He does notch a year with the Boston Braves at the end of his career. Gets 200 strikeouts, doesn't get 200 wins. So we'll see if we can work him in. But he was a 40 game winner one year too, so that's pretty unique. Share the screen. We'll get right into it. Here, I'm gonna hit play, hit go, and away we go. And it's an all stats grid. Let's see if we can get him in. I don't think we will. So we'll go Barry Bonds at the top. And then we'll get Henderson. And we'll get Tim Raines. And then down here we'll get Ichiro Suzuki. Six war season right fielder. How about Vladimir Guerrero, senior? 2,000 hits out of a right fielder. Aaron will certainly work. Let's see, 2,000 hits out of an MVP. My guy Robin Yount will work. MVP, 6+ WAR season. Chipper Jones. How about him? And then a 30 stolen base season from an MVP, Maury Wills. All right, snuck it in. 58 seconds. Rarity for 37. Wonder if I can go all Brewers. I'll reserve the right to play Rob Yount again if I can go all Brewers. Um, Man, maybe. I'm not actually sure off the top of my head. Um, it'll involve, yeah, the stolen bases might be tricky, but let's see if we can make it work. So we'll stop share there, stop share and reshare. We'll go for all Brewers. That'll be more fun than low rarity. 37 is already a pretty good rarity, so let's see here. That's what we're sharing, and we'll hit refresh. And here we go, going all Brewers. All right, starting with MVPs. I'm gonna go with Dave. Also reserve the right to use Aaron. So gonna use Aaron and Yount again, I think. Um, Dave Parker will certainly work. So we'll get him in. And then thing is, like, I want to use Yelich here because I know he'll work. 30 stolen bases is probably going to be the trickiest one for the Brewers. I know Scott Pasednik will work for left field. He mainly played left field for the White Sox because he was a center fielder for the Brewers, but then Rowand was in center field and Pasednik was pretty much swapped straight up for Carlos Lee and played left field on that championship team. Pretty much the polar opposite type player from Carlos Lee. Um, but yeah, he'll work. And then 30 stolen bases. Like Molitor played in the outfield. I'm not sure about right field specifically, but he definitely played in the outfield. I'll say Nori Aoki might work. Um, and then figure I got Yelich and Braun. Okay, let's go up here. I'm gonna go Ben Ogilvy because he definitely had a 6-4 season. Okay. We just did that I think it was we were doing like a team grid over with the guys from Ordinary Effort, and I used Ben Ogilvy, I think, for that exact thing, 6-4. Um, let's see, 6-4 out of a right fielder. I know Sixto Loscano does not quite work. Um, at least he didn't work for the Padres, but he also had a Brewer year that I think was in the fives, but probably not quite the sixes. Again, you get Henry Aaron, Christian Yelich. I think at this point I just go I'll just go Yount here because I don't think he's going to work. Well, no, he could work here. He played a little left field, but I think the overwhelming likelihood is to use him here for point 0.5. And then I should be able to use Braun and Aaron for any of the remaining categories. Yelich, I don't think is at 2,000 hits yet, but he'll definitely work for these three here. So I've got three of the five covered. Um, Question is, who else do I need to think of? Playing right field. Let's see. Right fielders throughout the years include, well, because I could get Braun and I could get Yelich and I could get one of them down there. And then I'm just coming up with people with 2,000 hits who've been outfielders, um, and have played Milwaukee, um, but don't necessarily need to have won MVP awards. So, how about up here? For up here, I'm going to go with BJ Surhoff, longtime Brewer catcher, played a lot of left field with the Orioles. Now he's over 2,000 hits. All right. And then, so I really just need one more guy, and then I can close with Braun, Aaron, and Yelich. And I've got the MVP slot open. Um, and then other than that, or I could just get another right fielder who's had 30 stolen bases. I'm trying to remember if Nori Aoki gets there. Um, I'm not I'm not sure if he had that many stolen bases in a single season, but it seemed to me he might have been a 30 stolen base guy. I kind of stopped paying attention to the Brewers for a little bit, because I was just out to sea all the time, like right around the time Aoki got started. So yeah, I'm trying to piece together if he was a 30 stolen base guy. Um, of course, all those MVPs I just mentioned all stole 30 bases. They'll all work for six WAR. Yelich won't work for 2,000 hits, but the other two will. Um, I don't think so. I know Cecil Cooper gets there. I feel fairly confident that Paul Molitor. I think he played all over the place. I'm gonna make the call that Molitor played some right field. And as long as that's true, you know who might actually work is Curtis Granderson too. But let's go Molitor. All right, I was correct. So we can close with Braun, Yelich, and Aaron. And I think I could have gotten Granderson in there too. Well, maybe 2,000 hits, maybe. He definitely had six WAR in a season, so that would have worked. So got all Brewers. Obviously nobody thinks of Dave Parker with the Brewers, but he did play a single season there. You know who I didn't say? Sheffield. I could have gotten Sheffield in there too. Here, not MVP. So there were options, but yeah, I managed to get what was that rarity actually? 5? It was a really low rarity score. With go figure, I'm using all brewers. And it worked out. So thanks a lot for playing along with my all brewer grid, and we'll be back at it tomorrow probably. All right now. Peace.